So, before we get things started, I just wanted to debunk a couple allegations that are out there. No, I am not Little Tay's older brother. How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris. This is our channel, Mr. Sillage. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. For all the returning subscribed Sillage soldiers, as always, welcome back. And as you guys know, you can always hit me back up with a salute by hitting the thumbs up icon down below. Really shows your support, and you know that I greatly appreciate it. And if you're a new viewer by chance, maybe stick around and see what the channel has to offer. And then if you decide ultimately at the end, you can always hit the dislike button. But beware, if you do that, you'll get the deodorant stains on your shirt without realizing it. So I'm a little upset because I actually shot this video a couple days ago, and I shot it with my buddy Lee over at the channel Lee Style and Fragrance. And we didn't realize while we were shooting, but my mic wound up cutting 2 minutes into the video. But we have a cool idea, and I picked 5 fragrances for under $35, and he picked 5 fragrances from my collection that are under $35, and he's gonna put a video on his channel too that we collaborated with. So I'm gonna leave his link down below. But this is my video of fragrances that I picked from my collection that are under $35 for the summertime. This is a video I always like doing. I always love doing the seasonal cheapies list. It's really good video, and I like getting cheapies out there. So let's get started. Starting off the list at number 5 is a fragrance that can be found for $12.99. I did a video on this earlier. Coming in at number 5 is Sea Salt and Fig by Kinder Goods. And yes, you heard me correctly. This is a fragrance that can be found for $12.99 at your local Old Navy. The reason why this one got a little attention was because it smells very similar to a recently hyped and decent smelling fragrance, which is Pacific Rock Moss. Now, for me, Pacific Rock Moss didn't work so well on my skin. I got about 4 hours of performance, but that was just my experience. With Sea Salt and Fig, I wound up getting about 4.5, maybe even down to 4. But for $12.99 as opposed to $180, I'd rather buy, personally, 10 bottles of this before I bought 1 bottle of Goldfield & Banks Pacific Rock Moss, but that's just me personally. At $12.99, this fragrance really can't be beat. You get fig leaf, you get sea notes, nothing groundbreaking or nothing so unique, but it's just a really nice scent. Lays a little bit closer to the skin, but all in all, for $12.99, this is a fragrance that can't be beat. So that's why it's coming in my list at number 5, Sea Salt and Fig by Kinder Goods. Now coming in at number 4, you're basically gonna have a summer staple, and I'm not gonna drag it on anymore. Number 4 is Versace's Eau Fraiche. Versace's Eau Fraiche is a classic summer staple. For a nice designer fragrance, you get just this aquatic citrusy feel. It's just so nice. A little bit of amber in the background and a little bit of woody notes on the bottom, but it's just this nice aquatic, generally mass appealing scent. And this is a fragrance that can be found on discounters for under $35. And there's a reason why it's on a lot of people's summer's list. It's because it is a solid release. It does manage to get compliments when it is able to be smelled. It's not a loud projector. I get about 6 hours if I spray heavy on this. It's inoffensive, transparent, and in the video that I did with Lee, he agreed that this is like a nice entry-level scent. Coming in that list at number 4, Versace's Eau Fraiche. Entering the list at number 3 is just a fragrance house that I can't seem to not put on these lists, even though I'm reluctant to because they are hard to find once you get at these places. But coming in at number 3 is Zara's Tiveden. You get sandalwood, cardamom, and leather and musk. This is so close to Le Labo's Santal 33. It's just such a solid release from the house of AZZARO. And at $17 for an Eau de Parfum concentration, it's just an amazing scent. And personally, it's just one that I am gonna wear, even though I'm reluctant to put it on these kind of lists because of its fact that it's a little hard to find at the AZZARO stores. I'm gonna be wearing it, so I have to sort of put it on this list. So coming in at number 3 is Tiveden by the house of AZZARO. I'm gonna warn you right now, number 2 and number 1 can easily be switched, and I've been back and forth with putting number 2 at number 1 and number 1 at number 2, and you'll see why in a second. At the list at number 2 is Bulgari's Aqua Amara. And out of the whole Aqua line, this one is my favorite. A lot of people either are marine or Atlantique, and those are very nice scents as well. But out of the Bulgari Aqua line, I think that this is the most unique. You have the citrus notes, which are coming from the mandarin. You have patchouli, you have that seawater kind of feel with this, and it really lives up to the name of bitter water, which is what Aqua Amara stands for. I think the bitterness comes from almost like the rind of the mandarin orange. It's just an amazing scent, and I really love this one. I have the body wash, I have the travel sprayer, and with going beast mode on the performance, this is one that is just a summer staple. You can find this at discounters for under $35 as well, but prices may be going up soon because I've heard that this is a discontinued scent, so make sure you get it while you can. Just a very solid release from the house of Bulgari, and that's why it's on my list at number 2, Bulgari's Aqua Amara. Now coming in at number 1 is just another house that I can't seem to not put on the seasonal cheapies list. You sort of guessed it. Coming in at number 1, English Laundry's Cambridge Night. And if you guys didn't see this coming as number 1 on this cheapies list for the summer, hi, my name is Chris. This is the Mr. Sillage channel. Yeah, I definitely did a review on this before, and I really enjoyed this scent. A lot of people compare it to Invictus Aqua, but this scent actually came out before Invictus Aqua. Granted, it's a little bit more denser and maybe a little bit closer to the skin. It still has great projection and great longevity, but for the prices that this can be had, around $17 at your local TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Ross, this is a very solid release from the house of English Laundry. Really enjoy wearing this scent, and personally, this is one that I personally like the scent more than Invictus Aqua, and that's why it is topping off this list at number 1, Cambridge Night by English Laundry. So there you have it, guys. There was my summer cheapies list for the summer of 2018. I really love and enjoy putting the cheapies list together, more so because cheapies are just fun to find. It's fun to find those cheap, inexpensive fragrances that actually are decent. And like I said, make sure to check out Lee Style and Fragrances channel. He's going to be putting his video together of 5 fragrances for under 35 that he picked out of my collection. I'll leave a link in the description down below. And tell me, have you tried any of these fragrances? Which ones do you like? Or which are the top cheapie fragrances that would be in your collection that you'd be rocking this summer? Leave a comment down below. I'll be excited to see what you guys pick. All links to my social media are going to be listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know it always means a lot to me. And as always, and most importantly, go frag yourselves.